I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
What about you?
I don't know, because like his bracket path, like, you know, it was pretty good for Sonic. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, because even with the cola.
Yeah. But, oh, okay, we're getting right into it here. Small battlefield. On the left corner, we got Rat, and on the right corner, of course, we got the Luigi Menace, Raru, changing his name from Raru. Forgot about that. But let's see how this goes, because of course, infamously, you know, Sonic, pretty good into the Luigi matchup, but Luigi has plenty of bad matches, but Raru has overcame them before, time and time again. But Rat, he's trying to overcome the seeding. Because this would be quite the upset, and he's already done it plenty of times today.
This would be, I kind of just see this like one victory road coming out for Wrath when it comes to everyone that he's played so far. He's overcome all the, he's overcome the difficult bits. And I'd say when it comes to all the people that he has to play against, Raru is definitely somebody that is going to be very scared of Wrath just because of the character that he plays. Yeah. As I said earlier, Raru has an immense Sonic problem.
Yeah, right now. Oh!
That might be it.
Yeah, an early uppie is going to be his grave, and Ryan taking the first stock of this game, and we got Smash Mate versus Coin Box coming up here.
We actually do as well.
Exactly. Which one's better? Which one's better?
NA versus peak NA Wi-Fi versus peak Japanese Wi-Fi. That is insane to think about.
Yeah, I mean, they represent more than themselves right here. And Robert, trying to even up the stock count, but Wrath is doing a marvelous job just weaving in and out of the short range here.
Wi-Fi as matchup, but this is on the big stage here, completely offline. We will see which of these two managed to take it. So far, Wrath definitely in the upper hand, but he didn't expect that high recovery coming out from Raru, who regardless is still unable to take the first stock. He's just seeming to find a lot of trouble finding these grabs, which is obviously what you need to find as Luigi in these circumstances. But you can't get too nervous. Catching the landing with that back air, and Raru manages to take the stock.
Yeah, the back air, of course, is going to be super lethal. You'll see that confirmed, I'm sure, many a time this set with like down throw, especially mixed in there with the DI check. But Rav, playing around the platform. He's not trying to get 0 to death here. Oh. All right, nice.
Still absolutely no damage taken for Wrath as he managed to rack up a ton on Raru, completely ripped down smash. Okay, sure, whatever.
Nice patience on Wrath, just like fully shielding all of that cyclone. Sometimes people just like, you know, they're little ants trying to shield.
Hold on.
Hold on.
You know he doesn't miss those. You know he doesn't miss those, and Raru is right back in the game, no matter how bad the matchup is. When you're playing Luigi, sometimes that will happen.
There's always a way. There's always a way.
There is always a way.
Exactly. And Robert, yeah, I think he's got GPS because he's been finding the way a lot, but can he get a kill here? Oh, I thought he was trying to get a nair into the up B, but nonetheless, 73% onto Wrath here.
There's so much, like, Raru is so unpredictable just with the way that he finds these 0 to death, the clutch 2-frame air dodge, by the way, coming out from Wrath. Wrath has to play this so carefully because if you don't, Raru will just take the game in an instant.
Exactly. I mean, Wrath, over the minute, like, oh, you see that little run that effect finger away? But over the minute, Wrath was playing so phenomenal. And then Raru, this advantage state is just so explosive. Like, first, we saw the classic 0 to death. All right, yeah, we've seen it before. But the second stock, oh my God. That was unbelievably insane stuff. Like, once he gets a hit on you, he's like glued. Like, you can't get him off of you.
People,
and Wrath, I mean, he tried.
I think a lot of people kind of don't realize how excruciating. Well, obviously it's excruciating to play against Sonic in these situations on such a big stage. But playing as Sonic in this situation, you are so nervous. Yeah. Because Luigi being such a 0 to death, like just once he touches you, you're gone type character. Having to tiptoe around Luigi with such levels of precision, with Sonic's movement being quite hard to handle in some particular situations when you want to mix it up. Yeah. It's scary, man. And Wrath has to play very focused 100% of the time, or else his stock's just gonna fizzle out like that.
I mean, it's death by 1,000 cuts character versus just a nuclear bomb. Like, you're just gonna have to just try and run around this menace that is Robert's Luigi. And we're going on FT? Okay.
FT, shades of FT Kazuya coming out here. Yeah. We might see an FT Luigi. No platforms to play around. Oh! All right, get off me.
Yeah, you know, keep this misfire real quick. But yeah, that could have been kind of a disaster edge guard right there if you didn't get that misfire.
Yeah, sometimes you need the luck to be on your side.
Exactly. And sometimes you need God on your side. That's how you're Sekiro.
Yeah.
But Raru trying to get this ledge trap situation onto Raz, but unfortunately that aerial sending him the other way, and that's going to be the end of that. Trying to put the landing there into the up B. Trying to find this actually kind of a lot right now. Trying to end his stock instantaneously. But Raz doing a good job of avoiding it, but going to be able to clank with that neutral B and get snuffed out here.
Brilliant reaction to the plunger that Raru went for, and regardless, he just about manages to recover, but Wrath with a complete call out on the neutral get up. Ooh. Wow, homing attack? Okay, and he's probably going to be able to wrap it up here. Wrath, yeah, again with the stock lead.
Yeah, that was just a marvelous edge guard coming in from Wrath. Like, he was so patient. He waited and charged up the entire time. There was nothing really Raru could do right there. But, hey!
Raru doesn't miss those.
Yep, the DI check always coming in handy from Raru. Going to be able to even up the game exactly 0% each 2 stocks.
It looks beyond dire, this matchup for Luigi, I can't lie. Just constantly having to chase, and not only chase, but also kind of just predict one step ahead of where Raru thinks Wrath is going to be. And Raru's just been doing a phenomenal job of that. And obviously, just because of how you mentioned Sonic being Death by a Thousand Cuts character, you have a lot of opportunities to be able to kind of catch Wrath whilst he's spin dashing, running around, without taking too many repercussions, I'd like to say. Wrath has very good advantage state, obviously, but at low percents like this, Raru, I don't think needs to be that worried about throwing out these grabs and getting a chance with some of these landing nairs, aerials, reversing the situation. But as I say that,
very nice baggage. Goes for the S-Smash, actually, but Raru going to be able to barely avoid that one, holding on to the stock here, but nice. He's already at 95% Wrath. Is, you know, he's happy at this situation at the moment. Just don't get grabbed, you know?
Yeah, very smart roll away from Wrath, who is unfazed at the moment, still with the stock lead, not committing to anything. Scouts out the air dodge.
Ooh,
almost found the stock.
Kill fully, but I think he's dead, right?
No.
If he gets this. Oh, never mind.
No. It was a really good stall on the second.
Oh my God! Wow, and just like that, the lead is now in Raru's favor off of one down.
That's how we're winning this, bro. That's how Raru is going to have to win this. Because neutral just looks so dire for Raru, but then the one grab that he manages to get out of 10,000 attempts, he's just on point with it.
Just don't let him hit you once. And goes deep for that.
Yeah, he definitely didn't mean to footstool in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, spin dash almost killing off the top. Raru at 169%.
Raru's doing actually a pretty good job of recovering, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I mean,
just not dying, period.
Ooh.
Another brilliant air dodge. Okay, sure, just in those situations, the down B will work. Yeah.
Catching him off guard a little bit here, and Raru at 178%. He's got the full force of rage on him as well, and of course that forward air has so much base knockback, you just can't really die from that. And does he have the jump? Oh,
yeah, he got hit straight after the jump came out. So very good placement from Wrath as he manages to take a stock back. We're now in the last situation, and the combo's coming out from Raru.
I thought that was going to lead to an uppie, but nonetheless, 88%. I think we'll settle for that.
Yeah, it's all right, I guess.
It's all right. It's all right. But of course, Raru, he's always feeding for more men. You know, there's never not enough with this guy.
And now you can really see Wrath taking the backseat here. He does not want to approach you at 109%.
Oh!
No way. Completely calling it out. And Raru saying, run it back immediately. The twirl of a finger.
Wow, that up smash was so perfectly timed, I gotta say. It is hard beating out spin dash.
Peep the Japan flag on Raru's back as well. Hard as hell. He's representing his nation.
I like this camera work, by the way. Shout out. Oh, and the switch, too? To the coach?
Like I said, we talked about this before Top 8 happened, but the production team working over at EGS is just insane. They are so good.
Props to shout outs to the production team.
Yeah.
Of course. You know, shout outs to VGBC as well. Shout outs to EGS. Shout outs to Mume Yusha. It's definitely a collective effort. There was even the Collision stream here, which is crazy. What the hell are they doing here?
Yeah, the good people over at Collision. Cactus and everyone.
Yep.
Getting involved to help production. Big thumbs. Oh, Sonic's in the back. Shout outs. Watching his boy.
Yeah,
it was a... What was Sonic's placing? It was like... Ninth, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it was 13th. Yeah.
Carmelo.
Crazy stuff. That was a crazy run, too.
Yeah, brilliant run, but it's not often that you see Sonic supporting someone else coming into... another Sonic coming into top 8.
Usually he'd be the one over in his seat, but Raz,
But it's Raz's time to shine.
Exactly. Let me shine, says Raz. But at the moment, down 0-2, but I could very well see this going in his favor in a reverse 3-0. I mean, these games have been so close.
Yeah.
Like, just Robert, if Robert gets like one less hit per game, it's Rats.
Gets grabbed one less time.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's so silly. But Rat's not left.
This game is silly as hell, boy.
Yeah, okay, he gets a misfire too.
Yeah, the misfire, I actually thought that was going to send Raru completely under the stage, but he's okay.
Falls out of the dash deck there. A little bit weird hitbox shifting there. But Robert controlling the center stage, you know, just doing the classic neutral, just fireballing, Zarin, you know, classic Luigi stuff as most people do. But nice back air call out coming in from Rat and trying to get an edge.
Oh my.
What is with these misfires? What?
Oh my god, he might be able to kill off a bit. This character's so silly, bro. Oh my word, Raru making it work to the best of his abilities as he manages to find himself yet again another stock ahead, and he's extending that lead. Ledge trapping, catches Wrath behind him. This might be another goal. Oh, okay, he's okay.
He went for it.
He
but
did. That would have been a massive stock lead. So
okay. What is going on?
Someone check the switch. Someone check the switch. Someone check the switch.
Raru might be cheating. I think Wrath might have to call for that, but nice down B actually going to be able to call out his spin
Wrath
as well.
is in a ton of trouble right now. Raru just looking as commanding as ever. This is the most dominant of the leads, and he's laughing. He's smiling,
dude,
bro.
Raru, that's fucked up. You can't be laughing like that. Oh, okay, I swear, my bad.
Raru, wait, try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit, bro.
You get too many of these misfires, bro. I think he probably prayed to some sort of god, and everyone needs to know what religion that is, because it's clearly working before the set.
Landing up and not connecting, which avoids Wrath from getting connected by any kind of Luigi shenanigan, but the game is looking immensely dire.
Jump call out, Robert is just absolutely decimating him right now. Of course, Wrath not out of this quite just yet. He's made it this far. He wants to go farther. Let's see what he can try and do. Tries to go for an edge guard here with the spring, but Raru, nice
fading
spacing.
in. Beautiful stuff, and Raru locking back into his seat, as you can see, as Wrath takes his first stock. It's not done yet. The game isn't over yet.
For sure. It ain't over till it's over.
Okay. We might have to our words here. Yeah. That's our boy right there with the misfire. That's the misfire. That's the misfire impersonation.
Oh, okay. I like the emote.
Raru emoting on the entire audience. Yep, that's me.
That matchup did not look bad at all. What the hell? I think the Sonic players are just lying to us. Oh, shrugging. Shrugging the camera. The up B.
All right, yeah, check the switch. So check the switch, bro. So check the switch right now.
A little maniacal laughter after cheating at the game.
My word.
Raru for sure spin bots on Counter-Strike.
Well, that's the other side of winners semifinals done.
Yep.
And now every single player in top 8 has actually played a game now, so we're going to be dropping back into losers side. Both ends of losers quarterfinals is what we are going to be getting into next. So we just saw Wrath drop into losers and also Tweak.
Yes.
I don't know who plays who. Could you remind me?
Let me check, actually, on the
anyone
phone.
here remind me, please?
Yeah, anyone in the Twitch chat? Hello, Twitch chat.
Just forcing them.
Get to work, Twitch chat.
Get to work, Twitch chat.
Come on.
Tell us.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, hello.
Okay, so winner side, Raru versus Akola. Loser side, Tweak versus Doramigi.
Yeah.
And Lurz versus Mia.
Tweak versus Doramigi is a run back.
Yeah, I think Tweak won that 3-0, right? Then it's what, Wrath versus...
Wrath Mia. Oh, God. Actually, no. You know what? I actually will talk about... That was Watch, by the way. Shout out Watch.
Oh, yeah, shout out Watch.
Yeah.